Hey everyone, this is Bobo the Vulture, and this is Let's Play Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. Last time we wandered around the castle trying to find concrete barriers to break, and we found one, and it led us to something that we couldn't do anything with either, immediately following that. I like to think the slide kick was put in this game specifically for having to backtrack through areas like this. I like to think that because I'm just now tending to think that's gotta be it. Doesn't quite work for him, but I still leveled up by sliding through him. That was money. Let's go back and get that money. Sliding plus skeleton equals Chewbacca? But not exactly sure I understand the math there. Anything going on here? Not really. No. Alright. That is just a magically locked door, so we cannot do anything about that. Well, that's unfortunate. Gotta do the president's physical fitness test here, jump all the way across. Just wait, the one bear we're looking for is behind that. We're looking for bears? I didn't realize we were hunting bar. Oh yeah, there was this weird thing down here we couldn't seem to do anything with. What if I kicked it? Nope, I can't kick it down. May as well save. Morning, old. Alright, let's keep looking for things that we can do. There's Boner Dragon sliding around through there. It's locked. It's locked from both sides, guys. Now, any other stone pillars here that we can't deal with? Oh yeah, the snow has begun, and it is quite flurrieriferous. What was that there? Yep, this is another jump we can't deal with. Anything else here toward the top? So, right now we are attempting to find areas where we can use our whip, our sonic whipping ability to break down some barriers and explore some new areas of the castle. Haven't had that much luck with it so far. We did go to the area in Castle A that you see that sort of on the far left side where it sort of starts to stick down. You can see we actually got down a whole another 2 squares in that area before the before we reached a jump we couldn't get by. One of these giant pillar areas. Okay, guys. Anybody feel like making a note of that number? $02468? I don't know how you'd ever get that number of hearts. But it seems important. I guess I got a pen. I could write it on an envelope or something. And the museum shop around. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. I don't know what it means or why it is, but 02468. Ooh, do we appreciate? Oh yeah, it's 2468. Who do we appreciate? So, a sequence of even numbers. Oh well. Let's keep, I guess, climbing up here, seeing if there's anything up here that we can, Hoo, hoo, hoo. Skeleton blaze. Let's save, sure. We haven't been in a in an area where we so I can't deal with that either. Just keep finding chambers we can't get into. Well, it is possible the very bottom, bottom left, that sort of looks like it should be a hallway that hooks up with the area that we just broke a concrete barrier. Maybe it also has a concrete barrier on it. That guy just jumped in that one's face, and he sort of was like, "Oh wow, there's an enemy!" Ah! Look, Skeleton Blaze. I don't have time or inclination to deal with your stuff right now. Bright side, there are elevator shafts down here, so we can pretty much just turbo our way down. You gonna turbo on us? Yes, I am. Now, I did see a place down where the... I did actually go to the place where you're talking about, where the skeleton apes were. And they were throwing barrels around. There was a room near those guys. And the barrier was made out of concrete, apparently, rather than stone or something, because it would not even break with my charged up whip attack. Although that was definitely good looking out. That was a place I wanted to see. I wanted to check. Alright, let's head down here. I think we're going to go into everybody's favorite area, Skeleton Land. Land of bones and skulls. Wait, but first... It's been a while, but we should probably check in on everybody's favorite part of this game. Putting some furniture. Whoa, that is a giant tanuki. Also, the Moe head is guarding the way out, I guess. Also, there's a mirror to another dimension. This bed is king size, apparently. And we have a radio. Because radios were totally a thing that they would have had. There's a bust of Kaisar. This is the real game. It's a... I'm thinking maybe I should get Fallout New Vegas just because for the life of me, I can't get Fallout 3 to work. I really wanted to finish Fallout 3. I wanted to keep playing it. But I cannot get it to work on any of my PCs. Even though I already have it on PC, I'm like this close to buying a PS3 like Game of the Year version. And New Vegas or Fallout 3 talking about, Novia? So I have a soft spot for Fallout 3 because, you know, I'm familiar with some of the geography. Because it takes place in, you know, because the Capital Wasteland is theoretically a region that I know. But, I'm thinking about getting just a Game of the Year version of Fallout 3 for PS3. The only thing is I'd have to start the game over from scratch, of course. It is. It does not work for me. Like, it worked for me for a very long time on the old PC that I had. But, just slide under that. I've tried pretty much everything I could think of for Fallout 3. Tried updating, tried using it on, running it on different machines, older machines. The oldest PC that, between Bean and I, that we've still got, that still runs properly. I have a slightly older machine that's actually still running XP Service Pack 2, but the graphics card is shot on it. So it doesn't really display anything. But, Bean has a Vista machine. And I can get it installed on that, and get it loading on that, and get it working pretty much fine until about 20 minutes in, it'll freeze. It's a teen Xerxum. Now I'd like to be able to do that because I'd like to be able to pass my save game over because I mean, at this point, maybe not even everybody knows, but I was doing a series of Fallout New Vegas. Or not Fallout New Vegas, but Fallout 3. On my YouTube channel. And I was like 100 plus episodes in. And the game just, you know, I think it was a DirectX update or something like that that just finally caused the game to decide to stop loading whenever you started it up. I know, it's a great game, and I still, like I said, like, I'm still close to buying yet another version of the game for PS3 and starting over using that, just because I enjoy the game that much. Here we go, concrete barrier. Whoop-wham! Yeah, I'll save the progress of actually having found something to do. It's unexplored territory, everybody. Also, I think we found the place where the left side of Castle A connects with the right side of Castle B. Unless it turns out this jump is still not something we can navigate from this side either. Potion was so high, dude. Is this a bowl of jelly beans? Is the evil spirit of Ronald Reagan here? Oh, it's a pretty vase. That goes back in our room. That is locked. Yep, we can't jump over there. This room has question marks in it. What? Now, there is one other room that had just no... I was so excited, I thought the castles were finally going to connect. And yet... There's like now one square of cyan over there where they both are almost hooked up. Wait. Okay, I'm waiting. Novia may have the solution here. 124.7. Yes. We have 55% of Castle A. And we have 69.7% of Castle B. So Castles A and B, once we have fully explored them, will total 200%. That's the theory anyway. And see, the swerve that they do to you is that initially there is no Castle A plus B, and Castle B. Yeah, here I was thinking that we had something, and yet... all we've got are sweet jump kicks. This is a bummer and a disappointment. Oh man, check out that cool rear and back pose he makes at the end of the slide. This kick stop. Well, that's a pip, ain't it? We gotta figure out another place to go look and find stuff. You would have thought with the magic of the castles merging together, we would have been on Easy Street to find lots of different places that we could sort of slink around here and get different stuff happening. We still have yet to even get into these sort of lower depths in yeah, that's you missed the prior video, Ald. In the first video of this session, where from about 2 to 2:30, I was all up in the eastern or the western portion of Castle A here, trying to make my way over, and not really finding any concrete barriers. It was all either locked doors or jumping that I could not do. Unfortunately, this is not like Ninja Gaiden, and I can't just like sort of triangle jump wall spring my way around here. It looks like you can with double jump powers, but then nope, you can't keep doing that. That would be foolish. Nope. Yeah, so basically we broke the concrete barrier. You remember there was a concrete barrier way up on the top of this in the other castle? We broke that concrete barrier in Castle A and got down as far as this jump here. You'll see this pillar. It blocks you from getting across, even if you're coming at it from above. So money. Oh man, you can. Still can't get back out of the castle? Yeah, I don't think there's a means. I mean, you can get to the, like, courtyard, but you can't just, like, wander away. Even if you could, that's not the goal of the game. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we haven't gotten any additional jump abilities. There's some, I'm gonna guess it's, like, moon boots, or, like... Oh, you are so lucky I didn't manage to get that extra third jump working. Yeah, no, that is... There's nothing to cling to. Basically, you have to, from down here, be able to make a leap that would take you off of the screen. From, like, this height, you would need to be able to get to the top of the screen. And I remember in Castlevania Symphony of the Night, there was an item that would let you do something like that. That was one big skeleton, everybody. Don't think we're dropped down from it. I never found a way to find where that place may be. We found. I'll keep saving, why not? That way if Psycho Mantis shows up, he'll tell me that I'm a cautious man. Yeah. How many people in the chat right now would be interested in seeing me attempt to restart a Fallout 3 Let's Play, having a do-over essentially and doing it on let's say PS3. Because I did already start one on PC. It was not necessarily my most followed series, but that'll start to happen when it's a series that involves a lot of wandering around. Hey, Piano. I guess it's actually Piano. I have no right to assume Piano. It's me, Piano Keys. Oh no, it's the skeleton spider and it's sliding backwards BS again. I guess I didn't come down here to see whether or not on this side of the hall of skeleton spiders, whether there was anything that we could do. I'm imagining this is going to be... Oh, it's a pillar that we can't get across. Can we break this pillar? It is concrete. Nope, we sure can't. He wasn't glitched this time. He was. He moved... Oh, that's true. He wasn't glitched into the wall. I'm wondering if I come back this time, this way, he will be. What an odd little nook. Oh, this time he just didn't show up. That coward. Alright, I can't stand that charging noise anymore. He should take an improv class. That skeleton will never have stage fright again. Alright, now what? I suppose we did get one more item for our room. We may as well, while we're here, go down and install it. Putting some furniture. Can you see what it was? It was a pretty vase. Woo! Pretty, 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 such a pretty vase. Yeah, that's the one room he just went into and was like, what a plain room. Perhaps some furniture. Does it make us think that he's never going to be able to escape this castle, and he decided out of everywhere in the castle, he wanted to hide out right next to the, dungeon o' skeletons or whatever? Because I guess that'd be a thing, wouldn't it? Ah, well. It's a little hard to tell what exactly goes on in the mind of Juste Belmont. Actually, is Juste Belmont the only... Is this the only game Juste Belmont is in? Or Juste, or whatever you want to call it? Richter gets a couple of games. Simon gets a couple of games. Trevor gets... I don't know, does Trevor get any more games other than 3? Love how he chooses. That could be his impulses gave in at that one moment, and now there's no take-backsies. That's true. He could be like, well, nope, I'm decorating this room now. I decided. If I give up on decorating this room, then it means I failed as a designer. He needs to make it work, people. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and cut this one for YouTube. When we come back, YouTube land, we will... there are a couple of other, areas down here that it looks like the room kind of is not fully explored. I think most of those are because of jumps, but just in case any of them are because of concrete blocks that we can break now, go and check them out. This is Bo of the Vulture. This is Let's Play Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see all of you next time. Bye.